of your life. And that's especially true for people over 60. Staying active and strong is more important than ever for older adults. And what's more, we found a program that won't break the bank. As a matter of fact, it's absolutely free, but the benefits are priceless.
Nice and tight, no drooping. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
This particular class at the Senior Center in Pittston is called Jerry Fit.
1, 2, 3.
Barbara Schock of Duryea says there was a time when she would have to take pain relievers when she woke up just to get moving.
Since I started this exercise class, I don't even have to do that now because it makes you, and if we miss a class, then like if there's like a week that the center is closed for some reason and we miss the class, you actually feel it. You notice the difference. So, you know, there's an old expression that they say, if you don't use it, you lose it, and I believe in that.
For most people in the class, the physical aspects are great, and they like the sense of belonging and interacting.
September 3rd, 2020. Barbara just did Friday's Heine, and she's giving him a bath. Let me take his picture.
Friday's back. He's getting a massage. Look at Daddy. Look up at Daddy, honey. Whoop.
Be careful.
Look up at Daddy.
Hey, cutie. Say how you feeling today.
Mommy's giving Friday a massage. Yes, she is. On his back, on his tail. We were going to clean his tail. And we're going to do this paw. Give me this paw. Let Mommy do this paw. On your hiney paw.
How old is he now?
He's 13 now. He'll be 14 on April 13th. And this is, what, September 3rd?
Yeah.
Today is September 3rd. So, in April, he'll be 14. Yes, he will. And we got him when he was 4 years old. What did I tell you yesterday it was, honey? 2011 we got him? Bucky died October 17th. I think it was 2011. We have him 9 years anyway. So, Mommy rinse. You gotta get you rinsed. Yeah, Mommy massaging Friday's chin. Yeah, Mommy massaging Friday's chin. Hey, did you come to see Mommy? Did you come to see your Mommy? Where's my puppy? Does my puppy love me? You love Romeo. Yes, you love Romeo. You wanted to see Romeo. That's what you wanted to see. Let me get the sleepers out of your eyes. I took Romeo's sleepers out this morning. Romeo jumps up on Barbara every morning about 8:30 and wakes me up and says, "Come on, it's time to get up." Yes, that's what he says. It's time to get up. How's my baby? Oh, are you snoring? Yeah? Kisses. Kisses for my puppy. Are you a good boy? Yeah? Mommy's gonna fix your hiney. Yeah, Mommy's gonna fix that. Yeah, Mommy's gonna fix that. Yeah. Office, they sent a third one over there, but they said that they specifically put down on there the criteria that has to be met and that the notes that have to be put in there by the doctor. And so far, they haven't received any response from your office. So this is, I guess she told me she sent it on August the 5th. So if you can go back and check through your faxes and see, you know, specifically what criteria needs to be met and what has to be said in the notes from the doctor.
Yeah, you found out you're going to go get your hiney checked today. Yeah, you found out you're gonna go get your hiney checked today. Yeah. No.
He's on the door in the car that matches the one he has on now.
It should be.
You have a real big job to do. You're going to watch the house till I get back, and you're going to be a good boy, and Barbara will bring you back a treat. Would you like that? Okay. There we go. Now that looks nice.
We really should get going.
I'm ready to walk out with you right now, honey. Put the thing right there on the door. I'm walking out the door with you. Okay, sweetheart. Okay, darling. My back.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh. Do you have the key to lock the door? Oh, look at it shedding.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hello. Friday the 13th shop. SHOCK. He was named when we got him. He was born on Friday the 13th and the guy named him. Well, he's going to get checked for his hiney. He can't go to the bathroom. And his shots, whatever he needs, I don't know. He might be behind on some of them. Okay. Okay. I think it was Dr. that we were with the last time. Dr. Okay. Is that okay, honey?
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, you're all in the same group, right? Oh, okay. All right. You want to sit, honey?
I guess.
Last time you were here, he was playing with the other ducks. Now, where are you going to go now? Yeah. He is 8 pounds, 8 ounces. Is that what it is? See what it says when it's done, honey.
Okay.
If he sits long enough. 8 pounds, 6 ounces? 5 ounces?
Uh-huh.
He's between 5 and 6. Yeah, what are you doing up there? You're nice and high, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yeah. What? Look at Mommy. Mommy has to get the sleepers out of your eyes. Yeah. Want to see? Mommy, I'll show you. Mommy, I'll show you what you got. Look. Look. Mommy got that out of your eye. Let me see. Let me see if there's one in this eye. No, Mommy gets it out, then I'll massage for you. How's that? Mommy massages Friday's eyes. Yeah, you like that. Yes, you do. You're a good boy. I just want to be up there. He's got some in there. I can feel it. Feel it? Well, maybe it's a good thing that they'll get to see it like that.
Yeah.
There's his shots. They have them out on the table already.
What is that?
And his temperature.
Okay.
I wonder if they'll cut his nails for him.
I don't know.
I could ask, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you go sleepy. Mommy will hold you. Yes, he's a good puppy. He's a good boy. Want me to rub your tummy? Here. Oh, somebody's crying. Yeah. How's that? I hear somebody yelping. He hears it too. Yes. What it is now this has been going on since October. He goes out in the yard and he tries to poop and poop and poop and he can't go. And it lands in a little pocket in the back of him. I don't know. If he doesn't get it out for like 3 days, then he starts throwing up. And he gets like laying around the house, doesn't want to do anything. So every 3 days I have to put the rubber glove on and the Vaseline and pull all that's out. And I can feel, when I get up there towards the end, I can feel something really hard, so I'm hoping there's not a tumor up there. It's real hard, like a marble. And that's the main thing with him. But I've been doing this for him since October. And I just thought, you know, I don't know if he's too old, if he had to have surgery, because he's 14. He was just 14. There are times too, like when I go up inside there and I go to pull my finger out, a whole section of his, I would assume it's his bowel or something, comes out and I have to shove it back in. Yeah, because he... No. He's just our baby.
Yeah.
Well, our neighbor died. We got him when he was 4 years old. He was already named, and so his son gave him to us because we had taken care of his dad, and we were too good to his dad. We weren't going to have another dog after our dog died. It was too heartbreaking. And a month later, yeah, when we go to take him out of the car sometimes, or if I go to lift him up, he screams like as if I'm killing him. I had one too, but I didn't know it. I was in the hospital having my legs operated on, and something happened to me during the night. And I ended up going down to Philadelphia by ambulance, and then they couldn't do they had me scheduled for open heart.
Yeah.
And then they couldn't do that because my carotid arteries were blocked. So they had to do the carotid artery first, and then a week later they did the open heart. That's not water, that's off my leg. Look at.
And how long? 1 hour?
1 hour.
Oh boy. All right. Well, let me know.
See, it just rolls right off the cut down into the bucket.
Yeah, I'm taking a picture. Yeah. Okay, sweetheart. All right, everything will be okay.
Right now, thank God, I'm not feeling. I mean, I'm feeling pain, but not the kind of pain that I can't stand.
Okay.
But they couldn't do the veins in my legs because they had to take the arteries out of my arms. Yeah, so it's like now I'm like Frankenstein. Yeah.
This is his hernia here, but it's not a procedure that we even do here. It's something that a specialist has to do.
All right, good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good night, a good day now. Bye-bye. Hey, Pumpkin. You're a good little boy. You got your nails cut. You're legal. Go ahead, honey, with Daddy.
Come on, you gotta take a drink of water.
Look at Daddy has something for you.
Come on, Friday.
Is he taking any of this food?
No. There, see? He took a drink of water.
Mommy's gonna grease up your hiney so it won't hurt. Yeah, Mommy's gonna grease your hiney up. Yeah, you don't want it to hurt. We're gonna put lots of grease in there. We're gonna put lots of grease in there so it doesn't hurt Friday. Let me get your hiney. Mommy's gonna put lots of grease in. See, we just keep pushing it in. And when I get it in there, I'll rub it all around nice and smooth for you. Doesn't feel like there's a lot there.
Maybe he has been pooping it out then.
Maybe the grease helps.
Maybe.
Let's see. All right. Open up. He's holding tight. There we go. All right, now I'm going to grease all around inside, honey, before I start pulling any out. I'm going to pull the first piece out right now. There's the first piece. Okay, we got it, Friday. We got the first piece, honey. We're going for more. Still putting it around all the edges. We got a little tiny piece, and they count. More grease all around. There's a big piece in here, and it's breaking up as I'm pulling it, so it's going to come out in pieces. So then it'll slide out for me. This is a big piece. It's still breaking up. Look at how big that piece is.
Oh boy.
That was a big piece. We're gonna get the rest out, honey. Till I don't feel any more.
You're actually pulling out his insides.
Well, they do come out. You'll see that in one of my,
You just twist them back in.
yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's nothing. It'll come out all the way.
Oh boy.
Ooh. Come on, get that.
Oh boy.
Okay, a little bit more. There's still a big piece in there.
Oh boy.
That's really another big piece here. Flip up again. There it comes. Come on. Broke again. I hate when it breaks, because then I gotta go back in and it's usually further up. Okay, the bigger piece. Look. Loved it. Still a pretty big piece. I think I got most of it. There might be some in there. Let me feel. Nope, there's a piece there yet. Come on, Barney.
Oh
There.
boy. See
Look,
it fell. Yeah, it came right out.
Comes
my
right out.
gosh.
See?
That is amazing.
Isn't it? That's what you call a hernia.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Now let me rinse off that.
Oh boy. Oh, oh boy.
Let me get it rinsed off there. Still a piece in there. See?
Mm-hmm.
Still getting some out. This comes out even further. See?
Oh boy.
Look at that.
Yeah.
There's another piece. Oof. Rinse that off. Well, there's still some there. It's softer, so I'm basically washing the inside of this area right here now. See? Little tiny soft pieces. Alright, let Mommy get the rest, whatever I can reach. Cookie on his butt. I'm just checking now. I don't think there's any more in there. Unless there's soft pieces, which I'll get the next time. See? The soft ones?
Yeah.
They're harder to grab. I'm getting a little by a little on. Very little. Okay, now what I do is to keep them comfortable, I'm going to grease that thing up. I'm going to grease this up all around and in here. I'm going to push this back in with 2 fingers and work it back in.
That's something.
Just pushing it back in. There it goes. It's in. Now, there's the sack in there, so I'm going to go all around the whole sack to keep him comfortable so that he won't be sore. Put grease all around him. Make sure I cover every area there. And because I got a little bit on this fur, I'm just going to rinse his hiney out here. Like that. This tail sometimes. And I can feel it soft.
Good boy, honey. You're all done. You're all done. Mommy fixed your hiney. Mommy fixed your hiney. Are you happy now? Yeah? You good? Okay, let's put you down so Mommy can take that and throw it away.
And now Friday's gonna clean Romeo's ears. Now Friday's cleaning Romeo's ears.
Same with the and the tray. And you can rub. You can rub a little bit, yeah, just to make sure you get all the dead skin. No growling at Friday. All right, this leg too. This one's not that bad. It's this one I worry about. And then just the feet before I put clean.
This one?
Yeah, before I put clean socks on. See, I was gonna take a shower. If I got in the shower, I could have did this, but I don't like to take a shower when I'm the only one in the house. God forbid if I got hurt in the shower, then I'm laying in there until somebody comes.
know.
Oh, no, honey, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt my toes.
What about this one?
Just go underneath it. Yeah, like that with soap and water. It'll go through from one side to the other. That's all. How's the bottom now? Clean? Is there any like dead skin that you could see?
No.
Okay, good. We got it. The towel was the beige one I just gave you. Okay, there it is, honey. Thank you.
Okay.
See, I can reach to my ankle. I just can't reach past my ankle to do my foot.
Wow.
Now, first you're going to do the 2 feet. Only all around the feet gets this cream, right? To keep my feet smooth so that they don't get flaky. You can pour it right on my foot, honey. You can pour it right on my foot.
All the way around?
Around by my
All the way up
toes.
here too?
No, because that's where the other cream's going to go. The medical cream from my medical leg.
Okay.
Yeah, you can pour it there and all around the heels and the ankles. You can do that. Like just take your 2 hands and go around like that. Yeah. That's it. You can actually just put it on the foot rather than your hands if you wanted to. Very good, sweetheart. Thank you. And around the heels and a little bit by the ankle there, yeah. Okay, and the bottom of my foot is good too? You got it on the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah, right where you just had your fingers by my toes. That was a good spot.
Okay.
Yeah, see right there by them. Perfect, Jerry, what you're doing right now with that. And then just pour that on my foot. And you don't have to worry about it on your hand. Okay, see? It comes out. Good. And a little goes a long way.
Okay. Yeah, that stuff isn't cheap.
I think this is $10.
Oh, good. It's not that bad.
This one's $38.
Oh, boy.
But that's the medical one for my bad leg, and I don't care. I'm not getting chance in that coming out again. The pain on that was unbelievable. I never ever want to go through that again.
Okay.
Okay, honey. Now, the next thing we're gonna do is this cream, a little goes a long way with this too. You see the red area?
Yeah.
From here to here,
You're gonna rub that all over, and a little goes a long way. Just pour some on my shin. Whoops. Yeah, like as if you're coming up and down my shin. That's it.
Not too much?
Nope, keep going. Okay. Oh, I thought more came out. The dot. Before it drops on anything else, drop it on my leg.
What, this,
Drop it, yeah.
oh,
And then just go all around there, like around the sides. And make sure you come up to about here, honey, because that's wherever you saw the red.
okay,
You might have to add more. But that only gets that on this leg.
okay.
But make sure you cover it all over, because that's wherever I had sores that broke out, and you remember the sores.
Oh my God, do I?
All right, make sure it's definitely covered with that, because that's what I don't want happening. When it swells, that's what could happen. And I was afraid now. But I took my socks off on the weekend to wash them,
Yeah,
and I didn't put them back on, and look at what it did. Remember how skinny my legs were the one day?
I know.
All right, now, this lotion goes on over that lotion. They work together,
Oh,
like right,
I don't come
oh,
out.
I didn't open it, I don't think, honey. Well, not down there, that's the foot cream,
Oh,
only on the leg part. Yeah, that's it. They work together, so as long as the two of them are on together. That's it. And then this leg only gets the lotion. That doesn't get that other cream, honey. Yeah, that's all this leg gets. Perfect, Jerry. Thank you, honey. Now all we have to do is try to get those socks on.
all right,
That's gonna be really hard,
okay.
because they're tight. And just grab the socks that are over there. And these are gonna be really hard for you, because they're tight, because they're, what do you call socks? Let me see if I can. They're compression socks. My mother wears these now too, since she had the blood clots in her leg.
Oh,
Not mine. Mine are tighter than hers. Jerry, these are really tight, honey. Now, if you can stretch that like that, it doesn't matter about grease, because there's grease on my legs.
All right,
Just stretch it out, and then the words go on the bottom,
okay.
and that goes over my toes. See how tight they are?
Uh-huh.
That's what keeps my
Like
legs.
that?
Yeah, but pull over the heel. And once you get it over the heel, oh no, you can't let go, honey. You have to keep pulling all those wrinkles out.
All right.
It's hard,
Mhm.
and I can't do that myself.
Oh, I heard you.
No, you're not gonna hurt me. Just keep pulling. There you go. You got it, Jerry. Keep pulling tight all the way up, straight. Very good, and it comes up over my knee. And then I fold it back. All right, sweetie, you got it. You got it, honey. I fold this back like a cuff. Right there, I fold it back. And I can't lift my leg, I'm getting a
All
cramp.
right, you sure?
Yes, perfect.
Okay.
Let me roll this
Roll it
one up for you too. Aren't they tight?
Yeah.
They are tight. You got it, honey?
Mhm.
Maybe you have to use your whole hand.
All right.
Where's your
I
first
can get it,
fingers?
let it go.
You sure?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's the bottom.
yep.
Like that?
Once you get it past the heel, it usually goes pretty good.
All right.
Okay, now pull the wrinkles out. And make sure the heel lines up with the heel. See, when I'm at the center, they usually do them for me. They put them on. Oh, thank you, darling. I can feel the way that you're doing it. It's good. Yeah. What you were just gonna do with your, yep, that's exactly how you get it out, honey. Thank you. And then at the tippy toes, pull a little bit so that I have room for my toes. Like, I don't want to crush my toenails.
Like that?
Yep, and on the other one too. That one looks pretty good. Yeah, I think you did leave air on that one. Okay, now I put them up to here, and then I fold back as a cuff, but at least it's covering my leg. Let's see, sweetie, there we go. And then I fold it back as a cuff. And I'll pull it up to my knee. And see, these pants are tight to go over it too. Now if you can pull the pants down, so I roll them. Let's see if I can.
Okay.
Yeah, somehow or another. I don't want to pull the sock down though.
No.
Okay, go ahead. There we go. See, these pants are tight. My other ones are looser.
Yeah, you want that wrinkled under there? Oh, it's not.
It's not, honey. You did good. Just pull them down right now. Good. And I'll hold this leg up so you can pull that one down too.
Just like.
Good.
Yeah. Oh, that's the. I thought that was a wrinkle, but it's not.
No, you're good. It's good. I feel it. I can tell. I can feel it. Good. And then pull that tight, honey, so it doesn't fall off me. Good, good, good. Yeah, because when I'm sleeping in the chair, it actually falls off in the morning, and I have a hell of a time trying to get them back on. Good. Fantastic. I'm done. You could drink a liquid if you feel full. All you had was 2 eggs. I made you 2 eggs. That's all you ate with your ketchup on it. Can you drink the tea for me, Mom?
I did drink quite a bit of it.
Well, there's a lot more left. I want you to sip it. Oh, good. You're bringing it up in the straw. Go ahead. That's it. Good girl. Good girl, honey. You're bringing it up in the straw. No, honey, you have to... Okay, open your mouth. Mom. Uh-oh. Is that him? Get him out. Get me away from him. Please don't.
I am.
I don't want him near me. These 2 are mine. I can't stand that Harry Smith. This one's yours.
You know what it is? The city wants it, and they want it, and I refuse to do it. And one of the things I heard somebody say at one of the meetings, in the blighted property meeting, I heard them say, well, she's got her taxes paid on it, so we really can't do anything at this point.
No wonder I had a heart attack. All that stress they were putting on me. All those hearings, all those fines.
There you go, you got another friend. There you go, you got another friend. You are proof that there are good cops out there.
Nothing that he had promised me is in that contract, so I didn't want to sign it, and I didn't.
You were smart not to.
So the next thing happened was, the guy that told me that the code enforcement officer was his friend, and I'd have to deal with him. Well, when we got to court, and I said that to him.
That sounds like a threat to me.
It was a threat, and when I got to court and I said that to the magistrate, I said, he said that the code enforcement officer was his friend, and if I didn't take his offer of the $10,000, that I had to deal with him because he was his friend. And you know what the code enforcement officer said to the magistrate? He said, he's not my friend. I don't have any friends. It is June the 14th. It is Flag Day. And we're at the Duryea Borough Building. Duane is being sworn in tonight, and we're here for moral support for him. And to see what's new, because there's new people on the council, there's a new mayor, and some of the old friends that we had here are no longer here.
How are you, darling?
How you doing?
It's awfully good to see you.
Congratulations.
Tyou. I'm glad you guys could be here.
Yeah,
Mayor
of
Bauman will
course.
swear in Duane Hollister as an alternate to a Civil Service Commission.
I
Your name? Do solemnly swear that I will support, obey, and defend the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of this Commonwealth, and I will discharge the duties of my office with fidelity. So help me God. So help me God. Congratulations. Thank you.
The agenda has been made available for public inspection.
And I want to know why they can't offer me a program to help elderly. This is like elderly abuse as far as I'm concerned. They should be able to, with all the grants and everything else they get from Pittston City, they can't help an elderly person out to fix their home so that they can live in their own home. Isn't that what they keep advertising on TV? Stay in your own home. We can help you stay in your home. Well, they're not helping me.
Well, I don't see what the difference. Well, see, he lied to you. He told you all these things, and it wasn't on the contract.
Nothing that he had promised me is in that contract, so I didn't want to sign it, and I didn't.
You were smart not to.
Nothing that he had promised me is in that contract, so I didn't want to sign it, and I didn't.
You were smart not to.
That was the lady's husband that died. The guy that died is the one that told me all of that stuff.
See?
And when the contract came and he wanted me to sign it, I wouldn't sign it because it wasn't in there and his name wasn't on it, and there was none of those promises. And I thought, he promised to help me pack things because I told him I can't go up and down stairs. I have nobody to help me. I said, I need help for somebody to take the boxes and everything and carry them down the steps. And I said, and I need a truck, like a U-Haul truck or something. He said he had, I don't know if he said dump trucks or pickup trucks, his workers. And he said, I'm paying my workers anyway. He said, so my workers will go up, and he said they'll do all of that stuff for you and bring the boxes down. They'll put them in the truck and take them to a storage unit. And he was going to pay a storage unit for me. And then he said, what else did he say? Oh, the storage. And then he was going to give me, I think it was $30,000, honey.
No, it was 30. I remember you were telling me.
Okay, because I don't remember if it was 30 or 35, because I know I was insulted, and I mentioned it to at the blighted property thing, because I hadn't seen Ken after he handed me the contract and I didn't sign it. If that's his name, I don't know. I can't remember the name of the guy that I talked to. I have it written down on a paper somewhere. But anyway, when at the blighted property thing, and they said to me that the taxes have to, he said, if you want to save your house, he said, nobody's forcing you to get rid of your house, but he said, you have to make the repairs on it, you have to have estimates and turn them into the blighted property commission, and he says you have to give us $1,000 within 30 days, and it has to be done within a year's time from the time that I was there at that meeting. So 1 year from the date that I was at that meeting, all the work had to be done. But COVID hit. So then nobody got anything done. Nobody did anything, and I didn't do anything. And I didn't give them the $1,000 either.
Well, we don't have it.
I know. I told him that we don't have it. So he said the city said they'll give me $5,000 for the house, and then they'll tear it down. But there's nobody there to help me get stuff out. There's nobody there to pack things, you know. And then when the house is torn down, I don't have any place to store things. That's why I have to use those storage units. I'm glad I have them now, though, Jerry, because the guy told me people are calling from all over the place trying to get a storage unit, and they don't have one. He said, you're lucky you have it. And I said, well, I would have rather paid on it and just had a few things in it until I could get everything in there that I had to, or find out what happened with the meetings and that, whatever was going to happen. If I could save the house, I said, I want to save the house, and then I won't need storage units. I can store everything in my own house. But I said, he's telling me it's going to cost me over $50,000 to repair all the things that have to be repaired in that house. And as far as they're concerned, they condemned it, called it a blighted property. So I don't know, honey. I'm going to go, but I just wanted to fill you in on what he told me today. And I don't want to take $5,000, but I know I have thousands of dollars in fines. The first time they fined me, it was $7,000. Every time he fined me, it was $1,000, and he always had 7 things that he was mad about.
And what were they?
Huh?
What were they? The porch, I know was one.
He said the porch, the railing on the porch, because the railing isn't pressure treated and it's not painted. He goes, it has to be painted every 6 months. Then they fined me because of the garbage in the backyard, but then we cleaned the garbage up. And then he fined me for the sidewalks not being shoveled and
Wait
the
a
grass
minute.
not being cut.
Yeah, wait a minute. The garbage in the back wasn't our garbage.
Matter. I told him that. He said it's on your property. You're responsible for it. And I told him we took 4 tires out of there that didn't belong to us. They had garbage on our porch, garbage in the back. I said my husband and I went down there and spent an entire Easter Sunday, I said, doing it and cleaning it up from the porch and everything. And I told him that was the 3rd railing on the porch that we had put on there, because I said these kids went by and were doing karate chops on it. And I said, and then he fined me for that. And I said, my husband put one on, and it's not the one I would like. It looks like a deck railing. But I said, I wanted the Victorian railings, but I didn't know about it at the time. I said, my husband did it so I wouldn't get fined again. And then, what else did he say? Oh, he tried to tell me that cord hanging down. I got fined for that, too. He said that cord that was hanging down was an electrical cord, and it was going to start a fire in the house. And I said to him, it's not an electrical cord. It was my son's cable, and I said, my husband, and then I said, my husband tried to pull it down, and I said, and he couldn't. It was attached to the chimney or something.
It was, yeah.
And he says to me, well, the antenna is on the roof. It's on the roof, and it's going to fall down and hit somebody. I said, that antenna is not going to fall down. My husband pulled it with all of his weight, and it's wrapped around a chimney. So unless the chimney falls off the house, I said, that antenna is not going to fall down and hit somebody. And I was telling all of this in the courtroom, and it didn't matter. I was found guilty anyway.
Oh, boy.
So there was $7,000 the first time, and then there were 2 other times after that, too. So I have a hell of a lot of fines that I have to do, and I don't know if they fined me again since I left there, because when I was in the hospital and everything else, I don't know if they were still fining me.
Oh, boy.
So there's a lot of fines there, Jerry, and I don't know what to do, but I don't want $5,000 for the. And you know what the guy said to me? He goes, look, he said, I'm only going to make a suggestion to you. He said, it's up to you what you want to do. He said, your property. He said, if they tear your house down, don't give them the property. He said, you'll still own the property, and he said you could sell that piece of land, and he said that would be worth more than what they're offering you for the house. He says, but I didn't tell you that.
Oh, wow. I can't believe they have to go through all of this.
Jerry, they're going to tear that house down. I know it. They're going to condemn it, and they're going to put a sign on it, and they're not going to let me go in and get my stuff out of it, and that's what scares the hell out of me.
Let me see here. Okay, right here. You got me 3.
All right.
Cutting a house in half of a tricky demolition work project in Pittston.
We begin tonight with a complicated demolition project that's taking place this week in Luzerne County. Today, we found crews in Pittston with chainsaws in hand, cutting a house in half. Newswatch 16's Chelsea Strube is live in Pittston tonight to explain why. Chelsea, what's going on?
That's right. Good evening, Lisa. I am on Charles Street where it meets Kennedy Street here in Pittston. And 5 of these 6-row homes are going to be coming down. All of them except this one on the end here. And the city tells me it was all part of a redevelopment project for this brick building here on Kennedy Street. But that's all changed now because of COVID-19. This building on Kennedy Street in Pittston was slated for big redevelopment plans that got sideswiped by the pandemic.
I think brings into focus the reality of COVID. I mean, people have lost their lives. Here's an example. We were working with this developer who we consider to be an extremely good partner. We've been working with him for over 4 or 5 years, and unfortunately, in late last year, he got sick and succumbed to COVID.
The mayor of Pittston tells Newswatch 16 the original plan before the developer died from COVID-19 was to turn this building into a mixed-use space and have that side over there for parking.
I'm hoping that we continue, the city and the redevelopment authority continue to move forward in that process. We see the building as a valuable asset to the downtown.
The mayor says the family of the developer is still committed to part of the plan, which is demolishing these blighted properties for a parking lot. All but the one at the end, because the owner will not sell their half of the double block.
So the demolition is a unique demolition in that they literally are separating, a Siamese twins form of buildings.
And you're
That's
going
totally
up,
different.
so you have to go up and kind of literally slice down the middle.
Yes.
And then
Yep.
what do you have to do after?
We have to rebuild it, make it watertight and livable on the side that we worked on.
Right. This demolition crew tells Newswatch 16 after they've cut the house in half with a chainsaw and demolished the other half, the developer's family will have to pay to add siding to the exposed half of the house, even though the city says the property is condemned. Have you ever cut a house in two before?
No, first time.
What's it like?
It's different. We have to save half of it, and that's what they want, and we're going to rebuild it.
What's kind of going through your mind as you're slicing down the middle?
Nothing. It's a job. It's what we do all the time.
Newswatch 16 reached out to the owner of this building to get her take on what's happening here. She has not returned our messages, but the city tells us that the demolition on the 5 row homes that will be coming down should start later this week. Chelsea Strube, Newswatch 16, reporting live in Pittston. Chelsea Strube, Newswatch 16, reporting live in Pittston.
Yeah. Not realizing that you could see it from the street because it was the last day that he was there. There was the. You want to go through the alley?
Yeah, I don't know. I just saw a big pile of rubble.
I did too.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
You have got to be kidding me. 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 You have got to be kidding me.
Here, don't say anything, please. Just go on here, please. I can't look. I can't look. See how the first on the window is dry rotted?
Yeah.
And then some of the windows are open, and I didn't know that.
This is unbelievable.
See how they are, Jerry?
Yeah, the window's open.
And they're dry rotted.
This is unbelievable. I don't believe they did this. Really? Really? I have never saw nothing like that
I never
before.
saw anything like that in my life.
This is
I
unbelievable.
can't even breathe. I'm just so upset, Jerry. My stomach is turning into knots. I can't even breathe. Uh-oh. Is that him? Get him out. Get me away from him. Please don't.
I am.
I don't want him. I don't want him near me. I can't stand that Harry Smith. No wonder I had a heart attack. And all that stress they were putting on me. All those hearings, all those fines.
Now, this is the kind of thinking that they do. That doesn't make any sense
First
at
of all they had to do was cut down the middle between the two half a doubles. I can't think.
Mrs. Falzone's house. Leave her house and my house alone. That would be one half a double. And let me expand mine. You know, I could knock down a wall and use her house.
Yeah.
Instead of cutting the house in half like that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That is unbelievable.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
This is unbelievable.
That guy that was walking there with that aluminum, I guess he's a metal scrapper maybe? Did you see him picking up the aluminum? He had my rain gutter. Did you notice it was my rain gutter that he had?
Oh boy.
It was the rain gutter that went down between my house and Mrs. Falzone's house. And he was walking up the street with that and some other pieces of aluminum.
Go straight.
I don't know what to do, honey. I just can't think right now. You don't understand how upset I am. And today's Bobby's birthday.
Your husband's.
My husband. He died so he could have that house. He worked 2 jobs and it killed him. Nobody helped us with it. We had to do it on our own. And the worst part is all the taxes are paid on it.
Hi, my name is Jerry. This is my friend Duane.
And both Jerry and I are here to discuss his wife and my good friend Barbara, who had open heart surgery just over a year ago. That's when the city, arguably acting like a pack of wolves, decided to destroy the only home she had ever known for the last 45 years of her life. Sick, in recovery, and after months of physical therapy, Barbara was in no condition to defend herself against the onslaught of merciless government capitalists trying to deny her due process and her equal rights under the law. To add insult to injury, they began a dirty tricks campaign of multiple inspections and subsequent fines totaling into the thousands of dollars. While Barbara was sick, healing, and physically recovering from her traumatic heart surgery. Now, before this happens to you, please help me and Jerry stop it from happening to our good friend, his wife, Barbara. If you can be of any help, please donate to our GoFundMe page. Your prayers, as always, and your support in every way would mean the world to Barbara, Jerry, and myself. We want to thank you for your time. Have a good day.
Thank you. Yeah, the GoFundMe page is Barbara Shock, Pittston, PA.
Again, thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day.